So basically, hardships are in place for growth, not to tear you down.
When we face situations, and if we look at it through that lens, I'm not a good person. This is what I deserve. That takes your power.
Not only does it take your power, when you have that type of mindset, when you blame yourself or whatever, that sends you into so many different places that just aren't good. Mentally, it's like, you understand, like, this is by design. This is all in place to elevate me. I have to use this as a stepping stone.
Not as a stumbling block.
Yeah. Like that. You can grieve without blaming yourself. That is a necessary process. You gotta allow yourself to feel what is happening, embrace it. Understand, like, look, this has happened. But then again, it comes down to what you do with those things. Is it okay to get down?
I think so. Like, there's nothing that I feel that is just like, okay, you can't feel pain. If that's the case, then why do we feel it?
Yeah.
Go back to Jesus. What was he? He was scared. He didn't want to do it. He wanted to get out. Like, do you know how much? Yes. You feel it. There's a level of being able to be in the situation that you don't really care for, and being able to be present in it, being able to feel the pain. Just because you feel pain doesn't mean that that is a distraction. It's a distraction when you allow it to now divert my focus. And now I'm trying to figure out why I'm here. Now this is making me question whether God can really come through. This is lessening my faith. That's when it becomes a problem.
And sometimes we do gotta express to just get that out. I think sometimes, you don't want to just leave that stuff just buried. Like, you don't want to bury stuff. Yeah. So if you gotta let it out, let it out. Jesus did it. I mean, he said, God, why have you, he yelled, why have you forsaken me?
Yeah, but don't get lost in
don't
that.
Get lost.
That's the point.
And I don't
just express, but just express to get it out. Get it out, get it off.
If it's yelling, if it's working out, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is you gotta do to get that. Sometimes it's just talking about it. Yeah. Whatever it is that you gotta do to get that.
With a non-judgmental person. Because sometimes things come out of your mouth that you don't necessarily believe.
Like it's fresh.
Yeah. Because you also have to protect yourself from other influences. So if I know that I'm mad and I'm upset, and I'm not clearly, when you're mad and you're upset and you're frustrated, you are not thinking straight. Like, just point blank. You're not clear on what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You're not clear on anything. So if you're choosing, and that's a way to relieve yourself, is speaking to somebody, that has to be somebody that you know is just going to sit and listen, and not have it where it's like, well, should you even be saying this? That doesn't help.
Or even even talking to somebody that's trying to diagnose it for you. Kudos to you, you did it though. What? You realize that I don't want to talk to this person, I don't want to talk to that person, they can't help me.
Yeah. And I talked to you. And what came out, stuff came out of my mouth that no, I don't necessarily believe, but I felt that way because I felt hurt. It was hurting. It was painful. So I'm saying it, and what did you do? You sat there, and you listened to me, and I'm like, so you really have to evaluate who I'm going to share this with.
You gotta have. I feel like you gotta have that, but I feel like you gotta have.
You need to have
somebody. Otherwise, you'll just sit there. It's not.
And it's just gonna. It just. You saw. It did not do good when I was by myself. It's just sometimes you just. It's. And I'm sure at some point you will be able to work yourself out of it, but it takes practice, and it's not an innate thing. So while you're practicing and while you're trying, and even still, I still feel like even when I'm able to, I'm still gonna need you. I'm still gonna need you. Someone who asks some questions that will help me pull myself out, not for them to do this.
You got a lot of those people out here.
Yes. And
it's not coming from a bad place. It's just that everybody calls themselves trying to be real.
Yeah. Somebody that knows you first. Knows you. Knows what you want. Knows what you're on a journey to. Knows very intimately you. So that they can themselves, while you're talking, understand that she don't mean that. Yeah. He don't mean that.
Yeah.
But okay, like, he's upset. Okay.
Even if you don't know the individual that well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's still to where if we cross paths and I know you're going through something right now, yeah, it's always good to just remind the person just how great they are, how important they are, how valuable they really are. But the deeper relationships, it's like, yo, I can remind you of what you're doing. Yeah. Why this could possibly be a part of, what it is. But don't let this detract you from the path that you're going. Be careful who you keep around. Or who you open up to. Yeah. Know who you can open up to and who you can't open up to.
Yeah. Especially in that, because you are in a state of confusion. So if you open up to the wrong person, not that they mean wrong. And I don't mean like wrong person is like they are, out to get you or they want to set you up. No, they can have the best intentions and usually they do. But if I'm opening up to a person that isn't right at that moment and I'm confused and I'm hurting and they're telling me something, I'm going to absorb that.